And good evening, everybody. Welcome to Barberton High School, where it is game 2 of our doubleheader tonight in the girls' Division I OHSAA regional semifinals on the NFHS network here, presented by Liberty Ford of Canton. Alongside Mike Gallina, I'm Frank Cilona. Casey Claxon is producing tonight. And we are set to bring this one to you tonight between the Wadsworth Grizzlies, the number 1 seed in this tournament, with a record of 22-2. They finished 12-2 in the Suburban National League. Their head coach, Andy Booth, against the number 3 seed, the Jackson Polar Bears. Their head coach, Michael Kuhn, with a record of 21-3. They finished 11-1 in the Federal League. Mike, this should be a marquee matchup tonight. It is the nightcap, and I don't know if they did it on purpose, but certainly it is the game that everybody was looking forward to tonight. We had a great one earlier tonight as McKinley Bulldogs get beat by Menor 44-40 in overtime, and Menor, a big win. They move on to play the winner of this ball game here tonight.
That's right, Saturday at 1. But boy, if that first game was any indication about what this second game is going to be like, Frank, we're in for a great one. You got the number 3 seed settling against the number 1 seed. How they got here? Defeated Jackson, in this case, defeated Findlay, limited them to 28% shooting, Frank. So seemingly the defense has been the calling card for Jackson. And then Wadsworth defeated Perrysburg 61-30, so they were never really headed. But here's a cool statistic about both teams, Frank, just to tee up the matchup that you just so energized. When you take a look at points per game average, scoring, and then points per game giving up defensively, both of these teams are plus 22 on their averages. So they score similarly and they defend similarly. And it's locked on point differential of .22. So that's how evenly these two teams stack up.
It is scary when you think about it, the matchup and the way that these two teams are you put their numbers side by side and their players side by side, and it is scary close between both Jackson and Wadsworth. So it's going to be fun tonight. Just some things here for the Massillon. I was going to say Massillon-Jackson, but everyone knows they're from Massillon. Maddie Lepley, their 4th all-time scoring leader at Jackson High School with 1,333 points in her career. She's only one of 5 Polar Bears in that 1,000-point club. And Ashley Helly is 10th on the list, and she's got 801 point for her career so far. So she's just a junior, so that might happen next year at some point. Ava Corey, 4 assists shy of breaking the career Jackson record. So a lot of things that could happen tonight, for the Jackson Polar Bears. And boy, they're going to have to earn it tonight because this Wadsworth Grizzlies team is really, really good.
Boy, for sure. And you take a look at Jackson, teased that out great, Frank. Maddie Lepley, a Purdue Fort Wayne recruit. So right away, she's at that level. Mm-hmm. And then you have Ava Corey coming over from Green and quickly assimilated herself into the Jackson program. So they found pieces and parts and put this thing together and just went on that run having only 3 losses. Exciting time for the Polar Bears.
Yeah, when you look at Jackson, for example, only 2 players in double figures scoring-wise. Lepley, the senior, 17.6, and Ashley Helly, the junior, at 15 points per ball game. They're the only 2 in double figures, but they have that supporting cast. And, Mike, how important is that supporting cast? We saw in the game prior to this one tonight where both teams kind of relied on one player, and they looked for that one player. And if that player misses a shot or just has a bad sequence of plays, it's not fun for the rest of the guys or the girls on the team because, you've got to have that supporting cast. You can't always look for just one player all the time, and both these teams have a lot of supporting cast, and that's what makes them so good.
That's exactly right. You described it well, Frank. When you put all those, what folks say, eggs in one basket with your scorers,
yep,
the pressure mounts, and then when it's not going well, then you're out of sync a little bit. You described both of these teams well. You've got Jackson's got 4 players averaging 6.5 points or more. Then you move to Wadsworth. They have 5 players averaging 5 points or more. So there's your balance that you're talking about. And then you start looking at matchups, pace of the game, foul situations. Now your bench really becomes the rest of the missing pieces.
Yeah.
So watch that play out.
Yeah, and this is the 4th time now tonight. It will be the 4th meeting between Jackson and Wadsworth. The Grizzlies have won the 3 prior meetings. They won 41-40 back in 2023-24 season. They won 64-37 back in 2001-2002. And also in that 2001-2001 season, they won 56-36, or 53-36 was the score of that one. The current teams, they're familiar with each other because Jackson has participated in a spring league hosted by Wadsworth last May and June. So it's just like, NA or AAU. I mean, these guys, they all know each other. These kids all know each other. It's nothing different in girls sports as it is in the boys because they play those summer leagues, and some of these could be playing on the same team.
Right. What a great opening, Frank, that you take us back to the familiarity. Even though you've got history with the scores, familiarity in this case is just all blended. You're right.
Yep. All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the tip-off between the Grizzlies of Wadsworth and the Polar Bears of Jackson. It's Girls Division I Regional Semifinals on the NFHS Network, presented by Liberty Ford of Canton.
Looking for a pre-owned car that comes with serious peace of mind? Liberty Ford has you covered with 5 locations and one of the biggest inventories in the area. We're overstocked and slashing prices with huge savings on quality used vehicles. And our inventory is backed by Liberty for Life, our lifetime powertrain service program, absolutely free. At Liberty, we're committed to taking care of you for life. Visit Liberty Ford today, where great deals and lifelong service come standard. Liberty makes it happen.
Not all insurance agents are created equal. At Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia, we go out of our way to treat our clients like people, and we use our industry experience and diversified knowledge to protect what you value most. Our insurance advisors truly work for you. As an independent agency, we're here to help you find the right coverage. Contact agency owners Denise Baum and Tricia Degenhardt at 330-866-3580. Bringing small-town values to insurance. Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia. Visit us online at finicuminsurance.com for a quote today.
We are McWayne Ductal, Ohio, and we are right here. As an Iron Strong community partner, we are proud to be involved alongside you, your family, and your neighbors. We create jobs and deeply believe in supporting groups across the community. Through action and philanthropy, we champion those around us, because that's who we are. And above all, we help build the infrastructure that brings safe, clean water. Right here, right to you.
From concept to creation, Gemini Company is here to bring your dreams to life. With over 85 years of combined on-the-job experience, our expert staff is ready to plan, coordinate, and complete your project. Whether it's a new kitchen or a bathroom, a home renovation, or new construction from the ground up, Gemini Company is here to make it happen. Visit our website today to get started.
Our mission at the OHSAA
is to serve our member schools
and enrich interscholastic opportunities for students.
To run quality postseason tournaments.
To work with the bylaws that our member schools have voted into place.
To support our officials.
That's our mission every day at the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
To serve.
To serve.
To serve.
And back here at Barberton as we are set for tournament action. Game number 2 between the Wadsworth Grizzlies and the Jackson Polar Bears. We'll take a look at tonight's starting lineups. First of all, for the visiting team on the scoreboard, the numbers 3 seed Jackson Polar Bears. Their head coach, Michael Kuhn, in his second year, with a record of 21-3 overall. They will go with number 2, Talia Russell, a senior, averaging 6.5 points a ball game. Number 11, Ava Corey, a senior. Number 14, Maddie Lepley, also a senior, averaging 17.6 per ball game. Number 22, Lexi Pizer, a junior. And number 23, Ashley Helly, a junior, averaging 15 per contest. Tonight's starting lineups are being presented by Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia. We'll take a look at the starters for the number 1 seed, the Wadsworth Grizzlies. Their head coach, Andy Booth, with a record of 22-2. They will start a sophomore, number 1, Julia Maddox. A sophomore, number 3, Natalie Maddox. A senior, number 10, Lauren Decker. A junior, number 13, Mara Miner. And also a junior, number 15, Natalie Mosier. Both teams being introduced now on the floor. Mike, and take us in that huddle right now as both these coaches, I mean, they're 5 losses between both these teams after, 24 and 24, 48 games. What are you telling these kids?
Don't you love that math? That's just how good they are and what kind of matchup we have. Here's what coaches are telling you. Particularly at this level, keep it small, which means what's our first set? Where do we belong? Where's the basketball need to go? Keep it small. Don't get caught up into the frenzy of energy. Hey, this is a Sweet 16 game. All those things that you can't control. So you're going to right out of the gate see their best offensive set, their best defensive play, and then settle into the basketball game.
Sounds good. I believe it. And the Jackson Polar Bears in their all black tonight with purple lettering trimmed in white. If this was a football game, I'd be mad because those are hard to read. We're at least close enough that we can see them. You guys are both laughing,
sure.
but I have to call these games.
We're 100% behind you, all the way behind you.
And Wadsworth in the all white with the red numbers. Can see them perfectly, trimmed in black. And we get ready to tip it off. Decker and Lepley at center circle, and the tip is controlled by the Jackson Polar Bears. 23, that is Helly with the basketball. Gives it off to Pizer. Pizer, up top it goes. And off the knee of Lepley, she turns it over, and down the floor, up to the basket is Natalie Maddox on the turnover, and that was easy for the Grizzlies.
It's the worst feeling in the world, Frank.
Yeah.
When at the top of the key, and you've just been reversed to the basketball, go look to score, and it comes off your knee.
Yeah. Lepley back with it again. Gives it off to Russell. Left side to Corey. Corey dribbles now to the top of the circle, hands it off to Pizer. Pizer almost had it knocked out of her hand. Feed underneath in the lane, tipped around and kicked out of bounds by the Grizzlies, Maddox, and it'll stay with Jackson.
Frank Wadsworth right out of the gate is making the cuts uncomfortable. We call it busting the cut, which means anytime someone's trying to make a cut, they're stepping up and taking it away, and the ball pressure is so strong, it's just disruptive right now.
Maddie Lepley with the basketball, spins in the lane, puts it up. Nope, couldn't get it to fall. Rebound controlled by the Grizzlies.
As a clear out for Lepley. They let her work.
Yep. Down the other way, in the corner, back up to Moser. Moser shot, nope, couldn't get it to fall. Rebound controlled by Maddie Lepley of the Jackson Polar Bears. One-on-one with Julia Maddox. Maddox staring right at her waist, as a good defensive player will. Right side, Lepley goes down the lane, puts it up. No, but got fouled.
Boy, Frank, Lepley was shot hunting at that point. What we mean by that is she saw a soft advantage, got the drive line open, and then just went strong to finish, drew the foul.
6:33 to go, opening period from Barberton. Frank Cilona along with Mike Gallina, Casey Claxon producing tonight. Lepley's first free throw is up and good. Claxon Communications producing all of our games this week and next for the NFHS network. And violation in the lane there for Lepley, so there's only one basket counted. She got one, and it's 2-1 Grizzlies over the Polar Bears. Grizzlies with the basketball. Decker with it. Down the lane, gives it off to Maddox. Maddox back up top. Down the lane is Julia Maddox, and a whistle and a foul.
Boy, Frank, wouldn't you like to have the two sophomores, the Maddox girls, and they both average right at 8 points a game, 7.8 and 8.1.
Yep.
And you don't know which one's coming at you at a certain point, too. So
and they look alike because they're twins.
Exactly. So who's matching up with whom? Better know a number.
Yep. First one up and good for Julia Maddox. 3-1. Grizzlies on top here in the early going. Second shot up and good. Boy, some high arching free throws there by Maddox. She made them both.
Yep, she trusts her lift and her follow through.
Yeah, 4-1. Our score. Jackson now with the basketball. That is Ava Corey. Corey goes left side, gives it up to Russell. Russell across court. It goes to Helly. Down the lane, shot up by Corey. Missed everything. Rebound controlled by the Grizzlies. And a steal on the other end.
Nice hustle play there by the Bears.
Yep, here come the Polar Bears. Down the lane, Lepley stops, gives it back out to Russell. Russell fell down, almost lost control, then gave it to Lepley. Maddie with the basketball now. 17.5 points per ball game for Maddie Lepley, the senior. Left side it goes to Corey, and Ava Corey has it knocked out of her hands out of bounds.
Jackson does a nice job in their half court, Frank, at giving a clear out to the dribble drive before they reset and go again, particularly for Lepley and Corey. Helly had a nice drive too, so you can see the concept unfolding.
Yep.
When Wadsworth, the Maddox girls are just special defenders.
There's a pass taken away. Turnover by Jackson. Here come
both layup runs off of turnovers right now, Frank.
6-1 our score. 5:12 to go here, opening period. Jackson going to slow it down just a little bit. Ava Corey, the senior, going to dribble now between the circles. Going to go right side, gives it off to Russell, to Leah. Gives it to Maddie Lepley. Lepley spins in the lane, lost control, got it back. Still fighting for the basketball and out of bounds, but it'll stay with Jackson.
Frank, you can see Wadsworth man defense is very active, and Jackson will need to make sure that they're setting better screens and meeting passes, because anything soft or errant, Wadsworth's all over it.
Lepley got to get it in. She does. To Russell. Russell, left side. That is Corey. Tries to go baseline. Nothing there. Has to kick it back up top to Lepley. Maddie going to fire a three. Got it. Oh, Maddie Lepley with a big three. And a turnover on the other end.
Frank, when a shooter sees a nice jumper go down that purely, it can unlock them. So we'll see what happens to Maddie here after seeing that one just drain.
6-4 is our score. 4:30 to go here, opening period. Lepley dribbles across the timeline. He's got that long hair, ponytail. She's got the basketball, going to go down the lane. You see it flopping around. Corey with it. She has it knocked out of her hands and out of bounds.
You know, Frank, as Jackson gets that ball to the foul line extended and then below toward the corner, it's really hard for him to execute offense from there.
Absolutely.
Wadsworth just locks it down from there.
Jackson now to inbound. They better get it in quick. They do. Russell with it. Top of the circle. She's going to go right side. Good defense by Maddox. Natalie Maddox was all over her. Boy, look at the ball handling there by the Jackson Polar Bears. The guards between the legs, spinning and getting out of traffic. And that one knocked out of bounds by the Grizzlies. It'll stay with Jackson. 3:53 to go. 6-4 our score here.
Jackson subs in Lily Wackerly.
Trying to get it in, they do. There's a shot put up, short, no good. That was put up by Corey. A steal on the other end, down the floor, nothing that time for Corey. Couldn't get it. And here we go the other way. The Grizzlies with it. They turn it over again. 4 turnovers here in the first quarter. And a whistle and a timeout, a 30-second timeout. And we'll keep it right here.
I think Coach Kuhn saw that ball in the corner, Frank.
Uh-huh.
And needed that timeout. He said, we're not going to give one up right here.
I got a Jackson Polar Bear player that I don't have a number for, number 4.
As did I, as we were looking through here. Let's take a quick peek and see what the...
see if they give it to us there.
Maddie Dolan.
Is that Maddie Dolan? Okay.
A number change for us.
I had her at number 5, and she's wearing 4 tonight. Okay.
Good catch.
I saw her. I almost was going to... She touched the ball, and before I even got a chance to look and see who it was, she gave it up, and I'm like, I don't have 4.
And she comes right off the bench, so we're going to see her some.
That's right. All right. Now we know. We can call her name.
Maddie will appreciate that.
There you
As
go.
will family and friends.
Family and friends. They're all listening, I'm sure.
It's great to see how both teams, Frank, in that first 5 minutes or so, 4.5 minutes, took the first energy burst and then have tried now to settle in and getting into better execution. What I have noticed, though, is Wadsworth man-to-man on-ball defense is some of the best.
Yes, it is. Full court pressure now put on by the Grizzlies. Lepley trying to get it in. She does, to Corey. And now the Grizzlies will back off a little bit. They give you that little token pressure a little bit in the backcourt there. Lepley, or Dolan, I should say, gives it up to Corey. Back up top it goes to Dolan. Dolan left side. Got caught up. Lost the basketball, but Lepley got it. Lepley got it out. A 3-point attempt put up, in and out, no good by Ashley Helly. And the Grizzlies will control the basketball. 6-4 our score, 2:50 to go here. Opening period. Here's a 3 put up and missed everything. That was Elise Lucy. Annalise Lucy, I should say.
Good catch, Frank. She squared it up nice, looked good.
She did.
A little too much juice behind that thing. Those are tough to rebound sometimes, though, because you miss your block out because it doesn't hit anything.
Right.
And all of a sudden, there's the quick putback.
Jackson inbounds. Here comes Lepley. Maddie crosses the timeline.
Decker on her. Great matchup there with the 2 seniors.
Corey looking across for Coach Kuhn. There's a turnover. Down the floor. Up. Basket good by Julia Maddox. She's got 4 of the 8. Jackson inbounds.
Frank Wadsworth, 6 of the 8 points have come off of the turnover run out.
Good high screen that time for Dolan on Lepley. Turn around, Lepley shot good. Oh boy, that was nice and smooth, wasn't it?
Solid move, took her down deep with the left hand, spun back to the right at about 12 feet, hits that mid-range jumper.
She's got all 6 of the Jackson points. Grizzlies trying to get it underneath. They do. Shot up and in by Lauren Decker. Lepley down the floor. She's going all the way. Nope, got tripped up and lost the basketball. Another turnover for the Polar Bears. Here comes the Grizzlies down the floor. Kick it out for a 3. Wide open 3 missed by Maddox. Rebound controlled by the Jackson Polar Bears. There comes Maddie Lepley down the floor. Going to go all the way to the hole. Puts it up. Nope, missed it. Rebound, though, controlled by the Grizzlies and taken away by Corey. She's going to fire up a 3. Missed it. Lepley, though, with the rebound. Ava Corey. And a shot underneath. Basket good by Lily Wackerly. And Lily Wackerly makes it a 10-8 ball game. Grizzlies on top by 2. Under a minute to play. 45 seconds to be exact. In the corner, here's a 3 put up. No good. Rebound controlled by the Polar Bears. That 3 was Natalie Mosier who put it up. Underneath, shot up, good, and there's a foul. Maddie Dolan.
Frank, the pass from Lepley was amazing. She was just beyond half court, left hand, saw that Wadsworth did not lock on, and delivered a dime, and there's the three-point opportunity.
Yep.
Great eyes there by Lepley.
Leah Blake in for the Grizzlies.
Dolan did a nice job with the left hand, taking a little bump.
Free throw up and good. So Maddie Dolan completes the three-point play, and it's a 11-10 Jackson lead. Polar Bears on top for the first time. One-on-one, Natalie Mosier left side. Back around the three-point arc it goes. Almost taken away underneath. Loose ball picked up and put in by, I'm going to say,
Natalie.
Is that Natalie? Okay.
Yep.
Natalie Maddox.
I knew you had one of the Maddox twins.
And a whistle and a foul in the backcourt.
Yeah, Natalie Maddox was just circling in there, Frank, and the errant ball, right place, right time, and a layup to boot.
Got to stop looking at their faces and look at their numbers. Jackson inbounds it, long throw, and at the buzzer, no good. We have played one here at Barberton. And our score, it's the Jackson Polar Bears 11 and the Grizzlies of Wadsworth in the lead with 12. 1 quarter complete. It's Ohio Division I regional semifinals on the NFHS network presented by Liberty Ford.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Ohio. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the OHSAA.
The soul of every vehicle is the powertrain, encompassing the engine, transmission, and drive axle. That's why every new vehicle from Liberty Ford comes with Liberty for Life. This is not a warranty. It's our lifetime powertrain complimentary service. Components of your vehicle are protected. Visit libertyford.com today, where great deals and lifelong service come standard.
Sometimes it's better to call it standing up if you don't have to write.
Back here, we're talking about our knees hurting from sitting so long here. Going to stand up for a little while. Just underway here, second quarter of play. The Grizzlies with the basketball. Nice spin move in the lane. Shot put up, no good by Tenley Mendel.
It's a nice move by Mendel. Frank's got a nice little drive. Got the defender on her hip. Was able to finish with the right hand. Just didn't get down.
Yep. Ava Corey with the basketball now for the Jackson Polar Bears, and she's taking her good old time. No hurry for the Jackson Polar Bears right now. Russell is going to give it up to Pizer, and Pizer travels with the basketball. That's the 5th turnover here in the first half. We'll be back at Wadsworth tomorrow night. Championship game, Division II.
Chance to get to the Final Four. It's always exciting.
Yep, the Hoban Knights and the Twinsburg Tigers. Turnover in the backcourt. A backcourt violation there. Well, we saw really good performances last night in that Division II girls regional semi.
Aren't we blessed, Frank, with the quality of play of young women?
Yep.
And then when you get to these Sweet 16 games, it's all elevated. It's just special.
Jackson with the inbound, and again, there's Ava Corey. Going to dribble left side, gives it up to Maddie Lepley. Lepley baseline, one-hander. Nope, couldn't get it to fall. And rebound, though, controlled by the Polar Bears. Here's Russell for a 3, missed everything. And out of bounds, goes back to the Grizzlies. (12-11) our score. The Grizzlies on top, 6:45, just underway here in quarter number 2 from Barberton. Down the lane, kicked it off in the corner to Decker. Gives it off to Mosier. Back around the three-point arc. Good ball movement. Shot blocked from Miner. She thought about a 3. Jackson said nope. There's a layup up and good by Ava Corey. who kind of took her time, Mike, and drew the foul.
She did. And it was interesting, she didn't use two hands to finish that layup. She came off the dribble and stretched so that the defender couldn't get a shot block. Yep. Consequently, bumped her. So knocks it down. Conventional three-point play coming up.
She's a 78% free throw shooter.
Tell after she hit that, Frank, her energy was high. Gave her that let's go.
Missed the free throw, though. And we've got a whistle and a foul in the backcourt.
Frank, that was the sneaky move.
It was.
In transition, you get in front of somebody, and then their hands go out and push you, and then you flop. I'll use the best word.
Yeah, and you pull them down with you.
Mm-hmm. The sneaky move.
There's a guy from Akron that does that a lot. Plays in the NBA. What's his name?
He's played a long time.
He does it pretty well, though. Lepley going to step back three. Nope, missed it. And now a whistle and a foul.
You can see the competitive energy is really high, Frank. Those 50-50 balls coming around the bodies, and those girls are staring one another down after the whistle's blown.
Yep.
Undaunted. You're not going to move me.
Grizzlies with the basketball now. 6 minutes to play in the first half. Maddox with it. Cross court. Oh, we got tipped and taken away. Lepley has it, and the Jackson Polar Bears have control of the basketball. Lepley going to dribble down the left side. Down the left lane. Stops. Gives it back up top to Pizer. Pizer gives it to Corey. Corey looking underneath. Nothing there. She's going to stretch it back out now between the circles.
Good reset.
There's a good feed inside to Pizer, and the shot was blocked. And here come the Grizzlies down the floor. Nice feed underneath to Julia Maddox, and Julia Maddox put it up and put it in. She's got 6. 14-13.
They beat Jackson between the free throw lines in transition, Frank.
Lepley shot up. No, missed it. Grizzlies with the basketball. Down the floor quickly. Stop, pop. Nope, couldn't get it to fall. Was Decker. She missed it, and Jackson has the basketball. Corey going to fire up a three. In and out. Down the other way. A shot put up by Natalie Maddox. Couldn't get it to go, and Jackson controls the basketball. So a little back and forth action. Both teams with open shots, but just couldn't get them to fall.
Each group with a 3-possession empty. So we've seen 6 possessions without a score.
Maddie Lepley going to step back three. Oh, she missed everything. That one goes out of bounds, and it will go back to the Grizzlies.
That step back felt good, but you could tell she's just a little off. It went errant to the left.
Yep. Timeout on the floor. And let's see, was it a full? Yes, it is. We'll take a timeout with them. 4:20 to go. Grizzlies 14, Jackson 13. It's OHSAA Division I Regional Semifinals on the NFHS Network, presented by Liberty Ford of Canton.
Not all insurance agents are created equal. At Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia, we go out of our way to treat our clients like people, and we use our industry experience and diversified knowledge to protect what you value most. Our insurance advisors truly work for you. As an independent agency, we're here to help you find the right coverage. Contact agency owners Denise Baum and Tricia Degenhart at 330-866-3580. Bringing small-town values to insurance. Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia. Visit us online at finicuminsurance.com for a quote today.
Back here at Barberton, both teams coming out of the timeout. Our score, 14-13. The Grizzlies on top. It's been a fast-paced basketball game. A lot of substitutions, both teams going into their bench. And the Grizzlies will inbound. That's Julia Maddox with the basketball. Julia goes left side. Around the three-point arc it goes. Back up top she goes. Good defensive pressure there by Helly. Back up top now to Mendel. Mendel underneath to Blake, and Blake gets fouled by, let's see, number 4, that's Maddie Dolan.
Boy, Frank, Jackson was doing a great job of switching all crosses out on the perimeter. So they're passing and crossing. Jackson was switching them on. One time they didn't. Dolan got locked on and drew the foul.
Yep. Grizzlies with the basketball now. That is Tetzel, the freshman. Back up top it goes to Maddox. Maddox in the corner to Tetzel. Tetzel gives it back up top, and around that three-point arc they go.
Jackson doing a great job in their help and recovery defense.
There's a pass underneath and a shot up by Julia Maddox. She's got 8. 16-13, Grizzlies on top.
Right. All but 5 of Wadsworth shots have been inside 5 feet.
Oh. Maddie Lepley with the shot. Offensive. A little out of control. And Lepley got called for the offensive foul. No argument from Lepley.
You know, she really has a nice self-control about her, Frank, regardless what's been going on. The banging around a little bit, perimeter-wise, just that call. Even face. We love to see that. The body language is even.
Yep. Three-minute mark here in the first half. And the Grizzlies with the basketball. Feed in the corner. Back up top it goes to the foul line. In the right side now on the post, low post. Kicked out of bounds, though, by Lepley.
Wadsworth does a nice job. We call playing 5 out, which means all 5 are out, and then they're going to pass and cut, and then get a dribble drive when you get that cross that didn't get switched. They really let their athletes play.
Grizzlies inbound, they do. Here's a 3 put up, no good by Blake. And the rebound, though, controlled by the Grizzlies and taken away. So a steal by the Jackson Polar Bears. That's turnover number 7 for Wadsworth here in the first half. 2:30 to go here, second quarter. Ava Corey with the basketball.
Looking for that cutter. Going to reset it.
Yep. Going to go right side. Between the legs. She's got those bright green shoes on. You can't miss Ava down on the floor. Neon green. She gives it off. Down the lane. Dolan put it up. Nope, missed it. Grizzlies with the basketball coming the other way. Nice split there by Maddox. In the corner it goes to Decker. Decker around the three-point arc. A three-pointer put up. No good by Moser. That's Natalie Moser. Shot put up again, and a foul underneath as the Grizzlies controlled the board.
Yeah, Frank, the last 2 trips down, they've had offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
That one drew a foul.
And that's going to send Natalie Is that Natalie? No, it's not. They've got that long ponytail covering her number.
Might be Lauren Decker.
I think it is Lauren, yep, number 10. And Lauren makes the first of 2. That gives her 3 in the ball game. Minute 48 to go here in the second quarter. 17-13. Grizzlies on top. Got a couple of Bears going at it tonight.
Yep,
Mike,
they're on their way.
Last night, Mike, we had Knights in the first game and Tigers in the second. She missed the second one. Went out of bounds off of Jackson. It'll stay with the Grizzlies.
Yeah, this is a good one for the officials to check one another. The side officials coming down. I think he just wanted to work in their mechanics, we call it officiating-wise. If I see something, I need to come in and bail you out.
Yep. Grizzlies the inbound. Looking, they do. They get it in the corner. Top of the circle now. Here's a 3 put up. No good by Miner. And rebound controlled by the Grizzlies. And then Natalie Mosier puts one up from around the free throw line. And she's got 4 in the game, and it's 19-13. And the Jackson Polar Bears will take a timeout. And timeout on the floor. They haven't told us yet if it's a full or a 30-second. I don't know. What's going on here, Mike? There's no timeout.
No, it's a nit yet. Players went toward their bench, but
They did.
it's never really honored as a timeout.
I don't know what happened. I wish I knew, but Jackson has the basketball now as they bring it across the timeline. That's Lepley, left side to Corey. Ava looking, going to go one-on-one, put it up, and off the rim, no. Rebound, long rebound all the way back to almost half court. There's Lepley, takes a spin in the lane, missed it, got the rebound, and got fouled on the return.
Great tenacity there by Maddie Lepley. Missed that shot, didn't leave the area, actually it challenged the area, got the offensive rebound, and another shot.
Maddie Lepley pretty frustrated right now. She's missed her last 6 shots.
Get this free throw to go in so you feel a little bit better about yourself.
Yep, she's got 7 now in the ball game. As that first one goes in. She had 6 in the first quarter. It's 19-14. Second one up and good, so she makes them both. 74% free throw shooter. Under a minute to go. First half of play, Grizzlies up by 4. Maddox, that's Julia. Going to go right side, hands it off to Leah Blake. All the way around the three-point arc it goes. Decker with it, backing in, still backing in. Check that, that's Mosier. Here's a shot put up and good by Mara Miner.
She was shot ready there, Frank. All the action was on the opposite side of the half-court set. It kicked her way, shoulders square, feet were ready, and she drained it. That's big.
22-15 our score. There's Lepley down the lane, put it up, and she got fouled.
Good call.
Yeah. Hey, Maddie's thinking, hey, I missed my last 6 shots, but I'm going to the free throw line, and I can make some points there.
If I have space and I get my defender on my side, I'm going to go create something.
Yeah. First free throw, up and good. She's 4 for 4 from the line. 18.8 seconds remain here in the first half of play. Our ball game presented by Liberty Ford of Canton.
Lepley a perfect 4 for 4.
Yep, next one up and good. Actually 5 for 5. That's what I have.
Oh, that's right. Had one earlier. We had to.
Yep, here's a steal in the backcourt. Polar Bears up, shot no, and Corey, and there's a tie-up with 5.0 seconds remaining, and it'll go to Jackson, so they'll have the basketball under their own basket. 22-17.
Going to attack a 2-3 zone now with 5 seconds left, Frank. Ball out on the baseline.
Yep.
See what Jackson's set's going to be.
A substitution now as Tenley Mendel checks in and replaces Mara Miner.
I think a rebounder here. Like the matchup there, particularly in the block.
Inbounded, shot up, and a foul. And Maddie Lepley is going to the free throw line again.
Great baseline out of bounds call, Frank. They do a little rub off, so screen for the screener, and Lepley comes right back at the basketball on the same side.
Yep.
Nice feed and powered it up.
Lepley's shot up and good. Boy, she's got a nice stroke there. 3.2 seconds remaining. She's very comfortable at the free throw line. Second one up, good.
Not even touching the rim.
Nope. 22-19, 3.2 seconds. Grizzlies inbound. They got to get a shot off. They don't. And that is it. We have played one half of basketball here at Barberton in game number 2 of our girls Division I regional semifinals. And our score at halftime, it's the Grizzlies of Wadsworth 22, the Jackson Polar Bears 19. Our ball game tonight presented by Liberty Ford of Canton. We'll be back. Halftime continues.
The heart and soul of every vehicle is arguably the powertrain, encompassing the engine, transmission, and drive axle. That's why with every qualifying new vehicle purchase from Liberty Ford, you'll have Liberty for Life, a lifetime powertrain complimentary service program that comes at no extra cost to you. You simply follow the manufacturer's recommended maintenance guidelines at one of our convenient Liberty locations, and you can rest assured that the most essential components of your vehicle are protected. This is not a warranty, it's better, because at Liberty Ford, we are committed to taking care of our customers for life, helping you keep your new Ford on the road longer. Continuous coverage for the heart and soul of your vehicle for as long as you own it. Now that's Liberty for Life peace of mind. Find out more at libertyford.com, where great deals and lifelong service come standard.
High school sports teach kids so many life lessons.
But less than 5% of high school student athletes play sport in college.
That's why it's so important that you sports coaches go beyond the X's and O's.
And teach skills that will stay with kids long after their playing days are done.
So who is a coach that coaches beyond?
A coach who cares.
When I coach beyond, I am authentic.
I know that I can count on my coaches to show up every day.
I know that I can talk to my coach on and off the court.
We all want to win, but coaching is about relationships.
My coach creates a sense of belonging
for everyone in our program.
A coach is a teacher and a role model.
My sport is my last classroom of the day.
I'm still learning after the school day ends.
We establish expectations for being a member of our school community.
I'm held accountable.
And I think about more than myself.
We place our student athletes' physical and mental health as our top priority.
My coach creates a safe environment
to practice and compete.
That's why it's so important that coaches go beyond the X's and O's.
Please join the Ohio High School Athletic Association, Life Sports at The Ohio State University, and the Susan Crown Exchange as we continue with our goal to train 1 million coaches.
We can all coach beyond.
Your account has been frozen.
Once we receive your payment, we will drop all charges against you.
If you don't respond immediately to this call, you will be arrested.
Criminals are pretending to work for government agencies, and they're making up stories to trick you into sending them money over the phone. Don't be their next victim. View the Better Business Bureau's free report on government imposter scams. Visit bbb.org/scam studies for details.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Ohio, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Hi, I'm Doug Ute, Executive Director of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. The OHSAA seeks to promote diversity, equity, and inclusion in all of our athletic programs and is dedicated to working towards making sure they are free from any form of discrimination, harassment, and bullying. We strive to make all of our student athletes feel welcome and safe. Please join me in helping create an environment that emphasizes respect, teamwork, and understanding in order to build a culture that celebrates both the accomplishments and the uniqueness of all of our participants.
At People's Bank, our team of local wealth management professionals can help you achieve your financial goals. We provide customized services, including investment management, estate planning, trust administration services, retirement planning, and if you are a business owner, 401k plans for your employees. Our strategies are designed to grow and preserve wealth while minimizing risk. Put our decades of expertise to work for you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Follow your lead.
Back here at Barberton, halftime continues, and we take a look at our numbers here. Our halftime score is 22-19, as Wadsworth has a 3-point lead here at the half. 8 points for Julia Maddox. She leads Wadsworth. She's 3 of 4 from the floor, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 4 points apiece for Natalie Maddox and Natalie Mosier, and 3 points apiece for Lauren Decker and Mara Miner. And for the Jackson Polar Bears, they are led by Maddie Lepley. She's got 12 points here in the first half. 2 of 9 from the floor, but she's 7 of 7 from the free throw line. And Mike, how important are free throws when your team is trying to stay in a ball game like this?
Huge point, Frank, that just keeps you handy always when you're making your free throws.
Turnovers in that first half. I have Jackson for 8, and I have, Wadsworth for 8 and Jackson for 6. So that'll give you some of the numbers there. And Mike's got the team numbers. We'll turn it over to you.
We'll slide them in there. Back to that free throw shooting that you alluded to earlier, Frank. Lepley 7 for 7. Their team is 8 out of 9. So she has taken the bulk of those, and that's good when you're creeping back or trying to stay handy. Rebounds, 11 for Jackson, 3 of those offensive, and they shot field goal-wise 5 for 23 in the half, only 1 for 7 from behind the arc. So the free throw shooting that you alluded to earlier has been the reason that they're in this game only down 3.
Yep.
Wadsworth just got to the free throw line 4 times. They're 3 for 4. As you mentioned, the turnovers, rebounds 16, only 3 of those offensive, and they've shot 9 for 22, 1 for 8 from behind the arc.
Yep.
Frank, so consequently, you see turnovers up a bit, shooting percentage down, consequently a low score, 22-19 as we head into the third quarter.
What do you look for, Mike, here in the second half?
You know, it's like we watch Jackson attack offensively. They're really relying on Lepley to create. And so they're looking for space on the floor to get the ball back. Someone else has to break free for her a little bit. So watching for that. Might be Corey. It might be a blend of bench, but they've got to take some pressure off her. If you're Wadsworth, you just need to keep attacking like they have. Those shots are going to fall because they're getting high percentage either at the rim or mid-range. So their attack is simply keep being confident, keep believing.
Yeah, absolutely. A couple other scores that were passed along to us here. There was boys action tonight. Ridgewood beat Fort Fry 43-33. Coshocton, the winner tonight, 67-52 over Martins Ferry. So some of those scores from down south. And the Buckeyes are in action tonight at Penn State, and they are in control with about 12 minutes to go in the second half. They lead 70-38 over the Penn State Nittany Lions. I think Penn State's only won, 3 games this year?
Yeah, and those may have been Big Ten games, but outside of that, they haven't won many more.
No.
Frank, maybe only 7 or 8 total.
Yeah, that's right. So a nice job there by the Buckeyes. So we'll take another timeout. When we come back, we'll have the tip-off of quarter number 3 between the Grizzlies and the Jackson Polar Bears. It's OHSAA Division I Girls Regional Semifinals on the NFHS Network, presented by Liberty Ford of Canton.
From concept to creation, Jeff's ready to plan, coordinate, and complete your project. Whether it's a new kitchen or a bathroom, a home renovation, or new construction from the ground up, Gemini Company is here to make it happen. Visit our website today to get started.
The year was 1907. The Cubs won the World Series and the Ford Model R hit the assembly line. While here in Ohio, school administrators came together to form the Ohio High School Athletic Association. One thing that hasn't changed since 1907 is the dedication of the OHSAA to education-based athletics in Ohio. School sports teach responsibility, sportsmanship, and life lessons that stay with students long after their playing days are over. The OHSAA seeks to prepare students not for the next level of sport, but for the next level of life.
Welcome back here to Barberton. Frank Cilona alongside Mike Gallina, bringing this one to you tonight. Casey Claxon producing for Claxon Communications, and we are on the NFHS Network. Excited for second half action, and our second half tonight is being sponsored by the Finicum Insurance, hometown insurance agency in Magnolia. As an independent agency, they'll help you find the right coverage. Contact our agency owners, Denise Baum and Tricia Degenhardt, at 330-866-3580, or visit them at finicuminsurance.com and tell them I sent you, because I know both young ladies there. Went to high school with both Denise and Tricia. They do a great job with Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia. My hometown down there in the valley, Sandy Valley, Waynesburg, Magnolia, East Sparta. You know it well, Mike.
Go Cards.
As a Minerva guy.
Lions and Cardinals.
There you go.
Oh, my.
Yeah, Casey's laughing, but he's from way down south.
He's the Jeeps.
The Jeeps.
That's right. Look that one up.
We have Cardinals, Lions, and Jeeps. All right, second half action. Here we go. Grizzlies with the basketball, and oh boy, almost a drop ball out of bounds. Moser tries to put one up, lost control, and it went out of bounds, a turnover.
Yep, she took that drive line with the right hand, tried to spin back and get a little something left, and slipped out of her hands, out of bounds.
Yeah. I challenge anybody to go to my Facebook page and tell me where the Jeeps, what high school in Ohio is known as the Jeeps?
Those trivia buffs all on the work now, Frank.
All right, there's a shot up and blocked. Russell couldn't get it, and down the other way. Here come the Grizzlies, back up top. Here's a shot put up, a three, and nailed it. Lauren Decker, she's got 6 in the game, and it's 25-19. Jackson's got to be careful here. Don't want the Grizzlies to get a big run to start the second half. Lepley, back up top it goes to Pizer. Pizer shot, nope, couldn't get it to fall. Grizzlies coming the other way. Maddox, back up top to Decker. And off the hands of Natalie Mosier. Almost, I don't know if Natalie saw that coming or what. It's almost like she didn't see it to the last second.
Yeah, Mary Miner kind of gave her a slingshot pass from the top of the key to the right wing, and it was like a slider going out of bounds.
It was. All right, Jackson now with the basketball. Left side, back up top. It goes. Lepley. Going to go between the circles, drive down the lane. Step, shot, no. Grizzlies coming the other way. Down the lane, shot up, good. Wow, Natalie Mosier did the same thing that Maddie Lepley did. That time, though, she made it.
She got clear without any help side rotation,
Yep.
Frank, and that right hand was strong to the finish.
Lepley going to go one-on-one again with Maddox. Julia giving up a few inches, but Maddie couldn't get it to drop. Here they come the other way, the Grizzlies. And that one off the glass rim, no, from Decker. Couldn't get it to go, and we've got a tie up on the floor, and it'll go back to the Jackson Polar Bears.
Frank Decker did such a nice job there leaking out and was able to beat the transition defense down and just couldn't finish it. Had to push it up to a 10-point lead at that point, so Jackson survives that and escapes.
Lepley now with the basketball. Left side it goes. That is Corey, Ava. Nice spin move. Tried to get it underneath and threw it away. I thought it maybe went off a hand of one of the Grizzlies, but it didn't.
They were looking for that tip. You could see Jackson cleared the floor for Corey to have a shot one-on-one. Wadsworth did a beautiful job of not going all the way across with their offensive player. They just called it slow to flow and clogged her up. Made for a tough pass.
Corner it goes. Underneath. A muscled up trying to get it to go was Lauren Decker, but she got tied up, and it'll be a jump ball, and it'll stay, though, with the Grizzlies. .5:15 to go, third quarter. 27-19. The Grizzlies just kind of keep inching away and inching away.
You feel it too, Frank. And Jackson saying we just need a couple of stops.
Oh, what a look underneath, but could not handle it was Tenley Mendel. And it did go off of one of the Jackson Polar Bears. Grizzlies got lucky there.
They did. In fact, that was a nice little screen and roll right under the hoop.
Yeah.
Really clean look.
Lauren Decker with it. Going to go right side to Mosier. Mosier puts it up. Couldn't get it. Got a rebound. Put it up again. And got fouled. So Natalie's going to go to the free throw line. And a substitution, but they're going to make Annalise Lucy wait. She might be coming in for the shooter. I don't know.
Sometimes, Frank, by rule, you sub after the second. After the first shot before the second shot.
So the first one is up, and it is good for Natalie Mosier. She's got 7. And here comes Lucy into the ball game. And she'll replace Lauren Decker. Second free throw up and good. So Natalie Mosier makes them both.
She's a 71% free throw shooter, Frank, so she looked good doing it, and you can tell she's done it all year.
4:53 to go here in the third quarter. Jackson needs a basket. They're down by 10. And we've got a whistle and a hold underneath. I think that's going to go on Natalie Maddox. Let's see.
Yep, what a battle that time between Natalie Maddox and Maddie Lepley.
Yeah.
Lepley came along the baseline, tried to post up, and Natalie Maddox was having none of it.
Exactly. Jackson trying to get it in. They do. Lily Wackerly, who's checked in, has the basketball. Going to go between the circles now, right side. Hands it off to Helly. That is Corey with it. And now Ava Corey is going to, well, she thought she was going to drive down the lane. Now she skips left side, puts it up left hand. Nope, couldn't get it to drop. And a whistle and a tie up, and it'll stay with Jackson. 4:24 on the clock. 29-19 our score.
Boy, Wadsworth, Frank, does such a nice job of switching and then getting in passing lanes. It's just clogging Jackson's work right now.
Yep. Polar Bears get it in. That is Dolan. Maddie had to give it up. There's Ava Corey with it. She hands it off to Helly. Helly going to go left side, hands it off to Wackerly. Wackerly, baseline move, puts it up and puts it in. She's got 4. 29-21. Left side. That is Annalise Lucy, who's checked in. Shot up, no good by Lucy. And Jackson with the basketball. We've got a foul in the backcourt. So Jackson will inbound. Let's see who they called that on. They still haven't given us a number.
Looks like they're trying to come. Nope, they
never did.
They've moved on.
Never did.
They didn't present to the scorer's table, as they say in official language.
Wow. We'll never know.
So now we're absent the 2 pieces that you need: a scoreboard that could show it, and then an official to give you time to see it.
That could give it. Yeah. All right. Maddie Lepley with the basketball, going to drive the lane, stops, hands it off to Dolan. Dolan shot, nope, couldn't get it to fall. And rebound controlled by the Grizzlies. Here they come down the floor. Julia Maddox in the corner. It goes. 3-point shot put up, no good by Lucy. Rebound grabbed by Lucy, and there's a tie up underneath. And it'll stay with Wadsworth.
Boy, Frank, I appreciate the Maddox twins and Decker. They are just so active, both ends of the floor. Make everybody better that's coming in and out of the game around them.
Yep. And there's a pass that's intercepted and taken by the Jackson Polar Bears. And Maddie Lepley in traffic puts it up and puts it in. She's got 14 of the 23, and it's 29-23 Grizzlies. Down the floor, shot put up, no. Missed basket by Decker. Couldn't get it to go. We've got a tie up, and oh boy. Had a lot of pushing and shoving there. We may have an injury to one of the young ladies down there. Looks like Lauren Decker hit the floor kind of hard.
Yeah, she got inside the rebounding triangle, and folks got tied up there.
Not sure if, thought maybe she was bleeding, but no. It's like medical staff are kind of looking into her eyes and seeing if they're clear. She's going to come out.
What's that technical rule? If she doesn't, there's a timeout.
Yeah.
I always say, each year those rules change a little bit.
Yeah. So it looks like she's okay. They're going to check her out at the end of the bench. She might have a scratch. She does. She has a scratch on her cheek. They're trying to dry it up. All right, Jackson now with the basketball. Maddie Lepley with it. She's drifting to the right side. Gives it up to Ava Corey. Corey looks underneath. Nothing there. Going to drive, spins, lane, shot. Got it. Oh, my. That was pretty.
Boy, you could tell she was setting that one up too, Frank. Took it into the middle of the left, spun back with the right, took a bump off the glass. Strong shot.
29-25, and the Polar Bears are just inching along. They're coming back.
Big hoop there by Corey.
Yeah, we remind everybody the second half is being sponsored by Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia. Shot up and good by Corey. The free throw. Grizzlies get it across. Ooh, almost an over and back. They get it across the timeline. Blake around the horn it goes. That is Julia Maddox with it. Going to go right side. Gives it off to Blake. Blake almost had it taken away. Mosier now got the loose ball. Here is Maddox. Natalie shot. Nope. Couldn't get it to fall and battled her sister for it. Now, speaking of Julia, she takes a shot and misses it. 29-26, Jackson the other way, up and in for Maddie Lepley, and just like that, thought we had a breather there, and all of a sudden Maddie Lepley goes the other way.
Jackson's got to the rim the last two trips down, Frank. Corey with a nice drive and a three-point play, and then Lepley the same thing. Just like that, down one.
Timeout on the floor, just a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. I started to mention that tonight's second half is brought to you by Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia. As an independent agent, they'll help you find the right coverage. Make sure you contact agency owners Denise Bond. And our ball game in general is presented by Liberty Ford of Canton. I want to thank the fine folks at Liberty Ford. I take my vehicle there, get it serviced, and they do a wonderful job. Can't say enough about the service department there. The quick oil change, jump in line, get an oil change, and you're out. And you can see them right there on our screen. Those beautiful vehicles. All righty, minute 50 to go. Back to live action here. Maddox crosses the timeline. Not an over and back. Folks here thought it was an over and back. Nope. Here is Maddox. Natalie going to fire up a three. Nope. Didn't get it to go. And the Polar Bears get the basketball. And coming down the floor is Ava Corey. Corey going to go right side between the legs. Boy, she is smooth. Wow. Between the legs and like it's nothing. And there's a shot put up by Helly. Couldn't get it to drop. Rebound controlled by the Grizzlies. Wadsworth. We got a kick ball, so we'll stay with the Grizzlies.
Frank, it was great to see Jackson come out of that dead ball situation, a little zone trap at half court.
Mm-hmm.
Wadsworth did a nice job of breaking through it, but Jackson was able to kick a turnover out of that.
Yeah. So the Grizzlies will inbound the basketball. They do. That's Miner with it. She'll hand it off to Natalie Mosier. Natalie will hand it off to Leah Blake. Blake now with Tetzel. Tetzel has it come knocked out of her hand, but controlled by Mosier. Mosier going to shoot around the rim. Nope. Rebound controlled and put up by Miner, and Miner gets the basket. 31-28 our score. 43 seconds and counting here in the third period. Lepley hands it off. Has it taken away. Down the floor. Up, and a nice easy basket for Lauren Decker. 33-28, 25 seconds. Jackson with the basketball. Corey. Ava looking for some room. Can't find anything. Going to reset the offense down to 15 seconds. Corey makes a move down the lane. Left-hander up. Nope, got fouled.
You can almost see her let the floor spread.
Yeah.
And when she had an opening, she was going left side as hard as she could. Lepley was sitting out there in a catch and shoot position as well.
Yep. 9.9 seconds remaining here in the ball game, or in the third quarter, I should say. Jackson with a chance to cut into this lead a little bit. They do, as Ava Corey makes the first of two, and it's 33-29.
Wadsworth just subbed in an offensive set for 9.9.
Second free throw is off the rim, no good. So Corey missed the second, and we've got a whistle and a foul in the backcourt. And with 7.5 seconds remaining, Grizzlies will inbound the basketball at the other end of the court, trying to get it in. They do. Full court pressure by Jackson, but no problem as the Grizzlies. Oh, my goodness. One of the Grizzlies was coming down the floor with the basketball. Natalie Mosier, I don't know that she got tripped. And she fell down. And they called a trip.
You summarize it
I
well,
think she
Frank.
tripped on her own.
She did. She got clear of the defender.
Yeah.
And then went down, and most folks think someone had to cause that.
Yeah.
So the official, I think, took their eye off and thought it happened.
Yep. Here's a feed underneath on the inbound. Shot up, no, but going to go to the free throw line is Natalie Mosier. Now they're going to talk about it, see if it was within the buzzer. I think it was. So they're explaining it now to the officials table, and it will send Natalie Mosier to the free throw line. How is he saying it one shot? It can't be one shot.
No, because it did not go in.
It didn't go in.
That'd be
two shots. Okay,
Yep.
They got two fingers up now. He pointed. I don't know if he was saying 1 minute. Just wait a minute.
I think they put 1 second up on the clock.
Oh, 1 second. There it is. Okay. Yep. First shot, no good though, as Natalie Mosier misses the first.
Key here is. Whoop! I'm sorry, Frank. Go for it.
33-29, our score.
Block out is key here. You don't want to let that shooter or someone sneak in there for a tip.
Second one, nope, missed them both. So no harm, no foul there for the Jackson Polar Bears at least. And we go to the fourth quarter with the Grizzlies on top by a score of 33-29. It's OHSAA Division I Girls Regional Semifinals on the NFHS Network, presented by Liberty Ford of Canton. We'll be back.
Not all insurance agents are created equal. At Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia, we go out of our way to treat our clients like people, and we use our industry experience and diversified knowledge to protect what you value most. Our insurance advisors truly work for you. As an independent agency, we're here to help you find the right coverage. Contact agency owners Denise Baum and Tricia Degenhardt at 330-866-3580. Bringing small-town values to insurance. Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia. Visit us online at finicuminsurance.com for a quote today.
Back here at Barberton, as we head to the fourth quarter of play, I want to remind everybody, tomorrow night we will be back at Wadsworth High School for the championship, regional championship between Twinsburg and Hoban. Should be a dandy. Join Mike and I for that one. Casey will be there as well. And it'll be a fun time in Grizzly country. What a beautiful high school, too, by the way.
Oh, for sure, Frank. Between Wadsworth and Barberton, two wonderful venues.
They both are, yeah. All right, we go to the fourth quarter. And the Grizzlies with the basketball. Down the lane. Oh, boy. No one even stopped Natalie Mosier. He went right down the lane.
She split that zone, Frank, and no one rotated to the concept of stop the basketball.
Yep. And Jackson with a tie up there, and the Grizzlies and the Polar Bears got a little testy there.
Those tie-ups always create the extra energy burst out of them.
They do.
And if someone takes offense, there you've got that next little retaliation.
Yeah, you're right. You got to keep your head, though.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It goes to Jackson on the tie-up. Lepley down the lane, left side, puts it up. Nope, missed it. Here come the Grizzlies the other way. Wadsworth with the basketball and the lead, and another tie-up on the floor. This time it'll stay with the Grizzlies. So, with 7:20 to go, it's 35-29, 6-point lead by the Wadsworth Grizzlies. The winner will take on Menor on Saturday. We'll be here for that one. Here is a drive baseline. Nothing there, though, for Mosier. Kicks it back out. Shot put up. Nope. And rebound controlled by the Polar Bears. In the backcourt, a timeout was called by the Jackson bench, and that's a smart timeout there. There's a little trouble, and they were going to not get it over in the 10-second. And they are going to call a full timeout. We'll take a break. All right, 7 minutes to go in this one. Grizzlies 35-29. You're watching girls Division I regional semifinals basketball here on the NFHS Network, presented by Liberty Ford of Canton.
The soul of every vehicle is the powertrain, encompassing the engine, transmission, and drive axle. That's why every new vehicle from Liberty Ford comes with Liberty for Life. This is not a warranty. It's our lifetime powertrain complimentary service program that gives you peace of mind at no extra cost. Simply follow the manufacturer's recommended maintenance guidelines at one of our convenient Liberty locations, and the most essential components of your vehicle are protected. Visit libertyford.com today, where great deals and lifelong service come standard.
Here we go, back here at Barberton. 7 minutes remain in one of these two teams' season. The Polar Bears and the Grizzlies. Jackson will inbound the basketball, and with it is Ashley Helly. Helly picked up her dribble, now she goes right side. Lepley gonna fire up a three. Nope, couldn't get it to drop. She had a wide open three. Here come the Grizzlies the other way. Left side in the corner, that's Julia Maddox. Back up top it goes. Natalie Maddox, and around the three-point arc in the corner. Nice spin move and down the lane, shot up and good. Natalie Mosier starting to feel it.
What a special move, Frank. They used the spacing nice in the open, and she was down that side, spin move, knocked it down.
She's got 12. Here's a shot by Lepley, couldn't get it to go. And the Grizzlies have the basketball and an 8-point lead. Or 9-point lead, I should say. There's a shot up. Nope, couldn't get it to go. Was Maddox. 8-point lead, I'm sorry. Keep correcting myself. Nice spin move. Shot up, no, couldn't get it to go. Was Pizer. And mass substitutions coming in. The Grizzlies will send 3 in.
It's a nice move by Pizer there,
yep.
Frank.
Mendel.
Free.
Yep, Mendel, Blake, and I believe that was Decker that all came in. Here's a three put up, missed everything. And that was Helly. Whistle in the backcourt and a foul. Going to go on Jackson.
You know, Frank, Helly averages 15 points a game, so you can tell that catch and shoot is something a part of her repertoire for sure.
Yeah, she's scoreless here tonight. 5:40 and counting here in this ball game.
Jackson going to a half-court trap. 1-2-2.
And hit off the leg of Corey. Out of bounds. So the Grizzlies will inbound with 5:30 remaining in the ball game. Mosier up top. Natalie has it. Going to go to lane. Stops. Kicks it in the corner to Tetzel. Back up top it goes and knocked away, but there's a loose ball picked up by Mosier. She shoots it. Not anything there. And what a sequence of passing, and that one finally goes out of bounds. And a turnover for the Wadsworth Grizzlies, but there was 4 or 5 passes in there that 2 people were falling out of bounds on a couple of them.
Frank, they talk about the 50-50 ball. Well, all 50 of the 50 was in the Wadsworth catch and save.
Yeah.
There was no one contesting. They were just out hustling and getting the ball back in play several times over.
Yep, got to get those loose balls, and Grizzlies are after it.
Next 2 minutes are important for the Polar Bears, Frank. We go from 5 to 3 minutes and see what's going on with that lead. They didn't put a dent in it right now.
Yep, they have the basketball, and Ava Corey crosses the timeline. He's going to go left side, drive. Nope, nothing there. Cut off nicely by the Grizzlies. Back up top it goes. That's Wackerly. Lily going to drive in the lane, puts it up. Nope, got her own rebound, though, and she dribbles it back out. Now she's going to fire up a 3. Got it! Oh, Lily Wackerly.
What a great sequence for Lily Wackerly. Hustle play, knocks down the shot. 5-point deficit.
Yep, and a foul on Ava Corey. Probably didn't need to do that early. She was trying to get after it a little bit. Might have been a little out of control.
Out of position. Good catch, Frank.
Yep.
That was exactly it.
37-32 is our score. And I'm not sure about the team fouls. I don't think it's 0 and 2.
You'll have to see that play out, too, a little bit.
Yeah, it has to be more than that. They have it on the scoreboard, but Grizzlies will inbound. Julia Maddox with it. Gets it to Decker. Decker back out to Natalie Maddox. Fires up a 3. Couldn't get it to go. Grizzlies, though, get the rebound. Maddox around the three-point arc. It goes underneath. Oh, my goodness, what a look that time. Natalie Maddox was wide open underneath, and she puts it up and puts it in. 39-32. 3:53 and counting here in the ball game. Jackson's got to get the ball over. They do not. They turn it over. There's a pass underneath. Maddox up, missed it. And a fight for the basketball underneath again. There's Maddox and Julia Maddox that time with the basket from Natalie Maddox.
Frank, Wadsworth does such a nice job of relentless energy. They chase balls down. They don't hit that shot. Well, there's folks converging for offensive rebounds. They tip it out. All of a sudden, you get an opportunistic hoop like you saw there.
Yep. 41-32 our score. 3:33 on the clock. And Julia Maddox with a chance to complete the three-point play. Nope, missed it. But guess who? Natalie Maddox with the rebound. And the Polar Bears just cannot get a break here. Grizzlies. Here's a three-point shot put up, and biggest lead by the Grizzlies here in the ball game. And down the other way, Maddie Lepley gets fouled. She'll go to the free throw line.
Great answer there by Maddie Lepley to charge, so to speak, until she would get cut off or get headed.
Yeah.
But boy, the Grizzlies have hit a couple of big shots on the perimeter, Frank, and then just the relentless offensive rebounding to extend possessions.
Free throw rattles around, doesn't go for Maddie Lepley. She's got 16 in the ball game. She had 12 at halftime. 3:09 to go. Second free throw up and good. So a timeout on the floor. Full timeout, 3:09 to go. We'll take it with them. Grizzlies 44, Jackson 33. It's the Ohio High School Athletic Association Division I Regional Semifinals on the NFHS Network, presented by Liberty Ford. We'll be back.
There's no shortage of lotteries, sweepstakes, and prizes that make winning look easy. But there's one thing that all the luck in the world can't overcome. Scammers. Criminals know how to create exciting promotions that trick victims into paying fees to claim fake prizes. The Better Business Bureau can help you steer clear of fraudulent lottery, sweepstakes, and prize scams. Visit bbb.org/scam studies and we'll show you how to avoid getting played.
And back here at Barberton, 3:09 to go in the ball game. And the Jackson Polar Bears need a run here if they want to stay in this one. They're down by 11, Mike, and it's tough. We were talking in the break. That's a pretty good ball handlers on this Grizzlies team, and you've got to try to get some steals, and that's going to be tough.
For sure. Jackson's got one foul to give,
yep.
And then the second foul that they would have in the quarter is going to put Wadsworth on the line. So it can go hard for a couple possessions, but you don't want to be putting great shooters on the line either.
Wadsworth trying to dribble through the full court pressure and a double dribble and a turnover. I have Wadsworth for 7 turnovers in this second half. Is that about what you got?
Right in that spot.
Okay.
Right in that spot.
3:06 on the clock. Jackson needs some points, and they need them quick. Corey with the basketball. Ava going to fire up a 3. Nope, couldn't get it to drop, but she got her own rebound and lost it. Turnover, Polar Bears. Down the floor, shot up, no. Rebound and a whistle. What are they calling there? Pointing the other way. Oh, okay, we've got an offensive foul. Lauren Decker.
Call a push on the rebound.
Yep.
Wadsworth taking the full court pressure off. Frank, they're going to settle right now and say, you've got to beat us with us looking at you rather than you getting behind us at midcourt and finishing with layups.
Yep. Ava Corey now with the basketball. Her team trails by 11. 2:35 to go in the ball game, and they turn it over. 6 turnover in the half for Jackson. Maddox gives it up. Shot up, good. And nope, they're going to wave it off. Nope, no basket. Foul is going to go on Natalie Mosier.
There's an opportunity for Jackson. No points. Clock stop. No pressure in front of you. Need to come down, get really a good look and a couple more stops, Frank, to even have a shot at it right now.
Yep. 2:23 on the clock. Jackson needs a big basket here. And they threw it away. Looking to try to get it to a teammate. Running baseline there, and Hope Williams not able to catch up to it.
Right, didn't have that spot-up three-pointer as the dribble drive along the baseline was taking place. Usually have somebody sitting over there to catch and shoot.
That was Peaser, by the way. There they come, the Grizzlies in the corner. There's a 3 put up, and around the rim it goes for Maddox. And rebound controlled by the Jackson Polar Bears. Minute 57 and counting here in this one. Turnaround shot up, nope, by Corey. Couldn't get it to drop. And a ball knocked out of bounds by Jackson. It'll stay with the Grizzlies. 147 remains in this one. It's still an 11-point game. Grizzlies break the press. Here comes Julia Maddox, and she had a clear path, but she chose not to go.
Good decision, Frank. The clock is your friend right now, your extra teammate.
Yep, Decker gets fouled, and Jackson's going to have to start fouling here soon.
Yeah, and they got to be aware of who has how many fouls. to make sure that you're keeping your offensive players on the floor.
Yep. That's their last one that they can give. Now they're going to go shoot 2 every time they're fouled. Grizzlies. Mosier gives it to Minor. Minor, back up top it goes to Decker. Decker, left side to Maddox. That's Natalie. Natalie, cross court to Julia. In the corner it goes to Decker. Good ball movement by the Grizzlies. And they are keeping it away from the Jackson Polar Bears as we approach the 1 minute mark in this one. 1 minute officially left in this ball game. The Grizzlies back on top. Natalie Maddox gives it to Mosier. Mosier going to go down the lane. No one stopped her. She shot it, missed it. 43 seconds. Jackson with the basketball. Polar Bears, here's a step back 3. Hits the front of the rim, no good for Lepley. 31 seconds. Grizzlies with the basketball. They have no interest in shooting. And they're going to back it out. And Jackson is probably going to concede here as the clock winds down to 15 seconds. Corey put a little pressure on. Maddox gives it to Natalie Maddox, and Natalie's just going to hold the basketball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and this one is over. Our final score, the Wadsworth Grizzlies 44 and the Jackson Polar Bears 33. Wadsworth improves now to 23-2. Jackson will bow out at 21-4. Mike's working on the numbers. We'll take a timeout here and come back and wrap this one up for you. Congratulations to the Wadsworth Grizzlies as they move on in Division I regional semifinal action. And we'll have them coming up on Saturday as they'll take on the Menor Cardinals. Take a timeout and be back right after this.
The heart and soul of every vehicle is arguably the powertrain, encompassing the engine, transmission, and drive axle. That's why with every qualifying new vehicle purchase from Liberty Ford, you'll have Liberty for Life, a lifetime powertrain complimentary service program that comes at no extra cost to you. You simply follow the manufacturer's recommended maintenance guidelines at one of our convenient Liberty locations, and you can rest assured that the most essential components of your vehicle are protected. This is not a warranty, it's better, because at Liberty Ford, we are committed to taking care of our customers for life, helping you keep your new Ford on the road longer. Continuous coverage for the heart and soul of your vehicle for as long as you own it. Now that's Liberty for Life peace of mind. Find out more at libertyford.com, where great deals and lifelong service come standard.
Not all insurance agents are created equal. At Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia, we go out of our way to treat our clients like people, and we use our industry experience and diversified knowledge to protect what you value most. Our insurance advisors truly work for you. As an independent agency, we're here to help you find the right coverage. Contact agency owners Denise Baum and Tricia Degenhart at 330-866-3580. Bringing small-town values to insurance. Finicum Hometown Insurance Agency in Magnolia. Visit us online at finicuminsurance.com for a quote today.
At the Ohio High School Athletic Association, our student athletes are going pro at being
coachable,
a good student,
responsible,
dependable,
respectful. I'm going pro at being
a good student,
a good student,
a good teammate,
responsible.
I'm going pro at being
coachable,
A good student.
Dependable. A good teammate.
Representing my school.
I'm going pro at being
A good student.
A good student.
responsible.
Let's go pro at respecting the game.
Respect the game. Respect the game.
Respect the game.
Respect the game.
Respect the game.
We are McWayne Ductal, Ohio, and we are right here. As an Iron Strong community partner, we are proud to be involved alongside you, your family, and your neighbors. We create jobs and deeply believe in supporting groups across the community. Through action and philanthropy, we champion those around us because that's who we are. And above all, we help build the infrastructure that brings safe, clean water. Right here, right to you.
And welcome back here to our post-game show from Barberton as the Wadsworth Grizzlies a winner tonight by a score of 44-33 over the Jackson Polar Bears, thus ending the season for the Bears at 21-4. Jackson finishes with a great season under second-year head coach Michael Kuhn. The Grizzlies, though, they advance with a record of 23 now and 2. And we'll tell you more about the next step here in a minute. But in this ball game, it was Wadsworth up 12-11 after 1 and 22-19 at halftime. After 3, it was Wadsworth 33-29. And again, the Grizzlies, another big fourth quarter, and they win this one 44-33 tonight in front of a pretty good crowd here at Barberton High School. Leading the way for the Jackson Polar Bears tonight, Maddie Lepley, the senior, finishes her career with 17 points tonight. She was 4 of 17 from the floor, 8 of 9 from the charity stripe. 7 points for Lily Wackerly, 6 points for Ava Corey tonight, and 3 for Maddie Dolan. For the Wadsworth Grizzlies, they had 2 in double figures. 10 points for Julia Maddox. Julia was 4 of 7 from the floor, 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. And finishing with 12 points tonight, Natalie Mosier. She was 5 of 12 from the floor, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. 8 points apiece for Lauren Decker and Mara Miner. 6 points for Natalie Maddox. And that's your scoring for the Grizzlies and the Polar Bears. Mike has the team stats.
Frank, great job with the individual scoring. And as you watched that scoring unfold, the personality of the teams followed it. You saw that second half. Really, Wadsworth outscored Jackson 22-14 in the second half, and Jackson had a 4-point fourth quarter. So made it tough on them. And here's the totals that kind of bear that out a little bit. For Jackson, free throws, 11 for 14 on the night, 13 turnovers, 22 rebounds, 5 of those offensive, 10 for 44 from the field, 2 of 14 from behind the arc. Sliding over to Wadsworth, free throw shooting, 5 for 9 on the evening, 15 turnovers, many of those in that first half. Rebounds, 35 of those, 9 offensive, and certainly when you see a number like 35 rebounds, that means your opponent's not shooting the ball very well. And then finally, field goals, 17 for 48, 2 for 17 from behind the arc. So you saw that game be just where it was at 44-33. The numbers bear it out, and I think it was just a little too much of Wadsworth overall defensive pressure. Made it hard for Jackson. They couldn't create scoring opportunities enough times, and then Wadsworth did convert enough times, particularly in that fourth quarter.
All right, Mike, thank you so much. Great job as always, and we'll give you a schedule here for what we will be doing here the next few evenings. And on Saturday, the championship game here at Barberton will match up the Menor Cardinals, 24-1, and these Wadsworth Grizzlies at 23-2. 2. So that should be a great matchup. 1 o'clock on Saturday. We'll be here to bring that one to you on the NFHS network. And tomorrow night, we've got Girls Division II championship style, 7 o'clock from Wadsworth High School. It'll be Twinsburg taking on Hoban in that matchup, and that should be a good one as well.
Frank, you know who Twinsburg beat earlier in the year?
The Wadsworth Grizzlies.
So you're right about teeing that one up.
Yep, absolutely. So should be a great week ahead here as we finish out this week with the girls. Next week we will be at the University of Akron for some boys basketball. On March 11th, we'll have the 2 games, 5 and 8 o'clock semifinals tip-off there from University of Akron, and then we will have the championship game on the 14th at 1 o'clock as well. So those are the boys coming up next week, but we've got to finish out the girls this week, and we've got some great ball games, as I said. Twinsburg and Hoban tomorrow night, and Saturday Menor and Wadsworth. Final thoughts on this one tonight?
Boy, Frank, now we saw 2 great games, but let's hone in on this 2 great seasons. You had mentioned it earlier. 5 losses between the 2 of them, over 40 wins.
Yep.
And we saw that style of basketball tonight. Wadsworth, probably the more complete team. Jackson, perhaps one of the best players ever in Maddie Lepley.
Yeah, she definitely is a star, and we wish her the very best as she moves on and continues her career as well. So, Mike, thank you so much for your hard work. Casey Claxon, our producer, always a fantastic job. I want to thank you as well. And we will say goodnight until tomorrow, where we'll come to you from Wadsworth High School. The final score here in game number 2 tonight, it was the Wadsworth Grizzlies 44, the Jackson Polar Bears 33. This is Frank Cilona saying have a good evening, everybody.
Hi, I'm Doug Ute, Executive Director of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. For more than 115 years, the OHSAA has promoted school sports as an important part of the student's educational experience. Interscholastic athletics teach participants lifelong lessons of hard work, teamwork, and self-discipline, along with sportsmanship, integrity, getting along with others, and overcoming adversity. One thing the pandemic has taught us is that being on a team with our friends is more important than ever before. So as you continue your journey in athletics, remember the importance of also working hard in the classroom. Always give your best, never give up, and have fun while you're doing it. As an Ohio native and former athlete who learned these same lessons myself, I encourage our young people to focus on your academics so that you can continue the privilege of participating on your team. After all, the lessons that school sports teach us today will prepare you for the wins and losses in life tomorrow. Education is the key to life's successes.